this. This is just a bizarre thing. I feel like I've got to try Cell Land and see how it works. There's a lot of board games that should not have negotiation in them, but many do, certainly. This is a random building, even though it like is a government category card. That doesn't seem like that actually matters. Well, Mao is also like a game that you can't really talk about on even terms necessarily, right? Like, what you are thinking of as Mao is at least relevantly different than what Ed and I are thinking of as Mao, because every rule set's gonna be a little bit different. We could try, like... We could just go in on yellows. See, that's the difference, Formal. Mini versions of Mao are kind of a hazing sort of thing, and arguably, like, all of it is to some extent, right? But that is something I definitely try to address in my versions of Mao. Like, most prominently, mini games of or mini rule sets of Mao forbid idle conversation, which does make the rules more clear, but also is far more oppressive, especially for newer players. So I've almost always played where idle conversation is allowed. And it's still important that rules are there and rules are consistent, but rules are still meant to be learnable and something that people can eventually understand. Cell Land seems like a weird thing that might screw us up and we don't want to restart, so I'm only going to put one in there. We want a cemetery, or we've already got golf courses. Let's throw a cemetery in too. All right. So we just built our starting deck here. Don't take crappy park cards. I mean, this guy's mostly a challenge because they have crappy abilities, and I don't know that they're really that focused on... Oh, I need to take some econ, though. I don't have any econ. But, like, I'm not that impressed with most of their abilities anyway, so it's mostly a matter of, like, hey, they're kind of bad, just make the best of it we can. But no, we absolutely need more econ than... I mean, golf courses are legitimate econ in this build. You think this person's the strongest? I think this person is strong on solo infinite specifically. I think they are probably weak in any normal length versus match. Ha, Ed. That sounds about right. Mahjong is just a game that I do not consider worth the investment. Alright, we'll add a factory. Probably a factory. Retirement homes are really strong too, but we're gonna try not to use them this time. Alright. I mean, Launchpad is bizarre as far as how good or bad it is. We want to be running retirement homes with that strategy. Click team has to do with expenditure, which is pretty whatever, and also has to deal with expenditure, which is pretty whatever. Like, rushing these buildings is not that exciting. None of those are that exciting to rush. That's where we're going now, Game Face. Alright, so we have a little bit of, plot as such before we, explain how this works to those that do not know.
Good morning, City Hall. Do not fear. Captain Caribou is here.
Oh god, it's this guy.
Captain Caribou is going to clean the scum off the streets and get people to work on time. I'm mainly concerned about getting people to work on time.
You know, our city does have a pretty serious crime problem. Our public transport system is actually pretty good.
Silence! I shall not rest until it is perfect!
Lainey, who is this guy?
His name is John Park. 4 years ago, the government employed an actor to be a kid's crossing guard mascot, just to teach kids how to be safe. We fired him 3 days after, but Captain Caribou never really went away. Let's just say he really grew into the role. Little did we know what he had created.
Captain Caribou will never abandon his city in a time of need. Also, consider making this doorway wider for Captain Caribou's struggles getting through.
It's the same answer now as it was back then. We're not going to redesign the city hall around a man who insists on wearing full-scale caribou antlers indoors.
Where did you even get those? They look real.
They're on loan from the Natural History Museum.
Museums don't usually loan stuff.
Captain Caribou has decided to help the folks at City Hall for the good of the city's transportation services. For every kid who has trouble crossing a busy street. For every employee who has been late for work. The two sides of the same coin. Only Captain Caribou can keep this delicate balance in check.
Come again?
You just have to let him finish. He just repeats this nonsense if you interrupt.
Captain Caribou wants to thank you for helping the city thus far. But together, we can be truly unstoppable.
We're not putting you on payroll again.
Please? I'm actually quite good at city planning. Plus, I'm homeless.
I prefer the term tourist.
Please! Does anyone dare challenge Captain Caribou?
Alright then. How's it going, Rook Jackson? So, this is Country Jungle. There's a few different modes to this game. This is the versus mode. Basic idea is that it is a deck builder plus SimCity plus Tetris. Tetris parts comes in that the bottom row is has to be cleared before other rows can be cleared. When the bottom row is cleared, a new row is added to the top here. Your basic goal is to score points in these columns here. So when the bottom column is completely filled with buildings, it will clear and score. Or if one player has hit their target number on, then it will also clear. So the target number is 3 for both of us right now. That can go up over time. And specifically on the scoring, if someone has hit their target number, they get all of the points in that column. So if I had 3 and they had 2, then I would get 5 points. Also, if I had 3 and they had -2, I would get 1 point. However, if neither person has hit the target number, then they just get their listed numbers. So if I had 2 and they had -1, I would get 2, they would get -1. Any area that is cyan colored, only I can build in. Any area that's magenta colored, only they can build in. You need specific buildings to actually be able to score. Most often these are houses, which collect points. So all of these tiles with numbers on them already have points built into them, so those are all, yeah, points for the taking right now. We only have one house in close proximity, so I think we will still try to claim it. We'll make this into a 4, I think. Oh, on the cards here, the top number, the yellow number, is economy. So when you get that number, it adds to this meter up top here, and that's how you add more cards to your deck and tech up and buy special things like that. The red number is expenditure. That raises the red meter here, and when that goes up, then our target number goes up to 4 or 5 or whatever, so on, from 3. So we're gonna do this. That'll discard the next card. Let us play a house there. So we can just drop a factory for the econ and yeah, and poison their land just a little bit here. Is that desolate concrete? I guess. Alright, so oh, they've actually already got 3 in that column, okay. Although this 1 is probably going to help me, so I like that they've got 1 in that column. We're going to be able to place 2 houses. Do we just put them here and here? Let's see. Other mechanics, if there are... so a group of the same type of building together is called considered a block. So this is a block of 2 green buildings, even though they're placed by different people. And there's a few cards that affect blocks, but otherwise, if you place the 4th building in a block, you always get a +2 to your econ. So just a little bonus there. So for example, we could place house here and house here to build up the block rather than get as many points. So there's kind of a little bit of a trade-off there we could do. Likewise on the other side. So let's... like a random building could do so many different things. Alright, let's sell land here. So we got a youth club, which we did not appear to get the draw cards effect, but it did try to boost the land over here. Okay, so we've hit an econ level. We could actually already get an office tower, huh? Was this character specific or is this scenario specific? We actually start pretty high on tech, huh? So that's definitely a choice. Do we want to go on the econ? I kind of just want the skate park though, because skate parks are really good. I'm actually just gonna take the skate park. Yeah, we'll take the tech up talent when we don't have anything too important to grab instead. Alright, so we can't grab this. So they like lowered the value of my house here by placing a factory next to it is something they just did there. Alright, let's... I guess we're just doing this. Do that, and then golf course for a big bunch of econ. Oh, that gives +1 to an adjacent tile too. Right. I forgot that also gave +1 to an adjacent tile. Well... Whoops. Hey there, HT. Bit of an odd play, but I think I'm gonna do this so they can't get those 2 points. And just make that a 2. Oh, they started blue tech. Oh, tennis courts could be used offensively too. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, we'll do that. Tech up. Bank. Oh yeah, that's the negative economy that becomes plus economy eventually. That's a weird one. Alright, we could go ahead and grab a tech up here. That gives us a townhouse. Yeah. So tech level gives you access to more of these skills and higher levels of cards. So they're replacing cards in their deck with bus stations. Built a random building is certainly something. Tenements aren't a bad idea. Strip mall's okay, just further teching up a little bit. Don't have a lot of red to take advantage of in the laboratory. Not that excited about a power plant, although it does net remove a card. Yeah, the weird like funding thing to like go with a super thin deck is weird and doesn't seem like it would work super well, so. Server farm was discard cards and then get Econon for the discarded cards, which is fine. Oh, this gives me an extra card pick, basically. Which ain't bad, but if we've already got something decent, we should maybe just take it. We can also wait, but I'm not upset with taking tenements, so I'm just going to take tenements. We don't even know what that did. It made like this flash blue.
Impeccable performance.
What is this? Piranha. It's pointy. Okay. That's quite something. Investment bank. Huh. Sculpture. Alright. Tennis court plus townhouse on that. Although we've got just a bunch of houses coming up. I mean, we can always just place them here and they'll do something eventually. Hey, Unrecovered. This is a deck building plus SimCity plus a little bit of Tetris. That's what we're looking at here. We can't get... Oh no, we can get 3. Yeah, let's get 3, then we can steal their point here as well. So we just have to place the houses, which aren't going to do anything, but... They gave me paperwork! And they gave themselves paperwork. They apparently gave the top card of their build list to me too. What was that? Oh, that was probably the one that gave me paperwork. Yeah, they didn't give me anything useful. Hey, Untitled. Well, you can clear a bunch of rows at the same time, Untitled. The Tetris aspect is just that the row clearing sort of situation. That's more pronounced in solo, I would say. But there is like a bit of a light real-time aspect to that that part. Like if you've got a bunch of rows that are going to be cleared back to back to back, then you can actually change the fate of those rows before they're cleared, because that takes time for them to be cleared. So that cemetery lets us discard the paperwork and also gives us 2 points over here. They are required to kind of place stuff in this garbage town over here. Although now I am as well. I guess we're taking -1 econ from selling this garbage land. That seems to be all we can do with that. Most random buildings do nothing here or might help them slightly. Yeah, that's still better than taking the -1 point, probably. Okay. So no need to rush on for any shenanigans here, I don't think. If I had the ability to build over here, I could have, like, changed their -2 to a +2. And that would have been quite good. Mm-hmm. Primarily game face, yeah. There's some shenanigans beyond that, it seems, but that's the main thing. They've got lots of bus stations. Oh, they're competing with me on that. Interesting. Too bad they built here. If they hadn't, I could skate park their 4 down to a 2. All right. I mean, we can dance if you want to. Oh right, that's a homeless shelter, so I can't give it a negative. These cards are not very good. I still don't really like most of this guy's abilities at all. They're all really bad. Hey, Ridge. Oh yeah, you're right. I can still skate park there for. At this point, I don't want to skate park there for, probably, because I can probably steal it instead. So we'll leave the option open, but right now we're getting their 4 points.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
All right, then we're just gonna clear it then. Thanks for the 11 points, sucker. So that's why we don't want to drop them down. Greetings, Harry. Yes, Cirrus, with some caveats. But the row has to be on the bottom to actually be cleared. So, like, they have more points here, but that may not be true by the time that's actually... In fact, it won't be, probably, because we're gonna townhouse that sucker. And that stuff can change. And it's also depends a little bit on the target numbers there. Like, if my target number was 5 and theirs was 3, and we both had 3, they had hit their target number and we hadn't, so I believe that means they would get the full points in the row and I would get nothing. Alright, so we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Yeah, target number is mostly bad to gain. The mayor has some reasons that adding it to their stuff can actually be good for them, but it's predominantly a bad thing to gain. Let's see. Art gallery's pretty strong. Swimming pool is fine. It's good. Swimming pool is good. One other note is that if they don't have this little arrow in the corner, they're one-time use. So like these ones, all 3 of these are one-time use only. Sort of formal, except your tech stuff isn't really econ cards, mostly. I mean, like, you've got that, but a lot of your stuff is just stuff like this, like, crappy garbage wind turbine, and, like, most of it deals with expenditure more than economy. Like the solar power plant, things like that, you know? And, I mean, keeping my expenditure down is still helpful. It's just not very exciting in Versus. Server farm's fine, it's just not very good for me because it, yeah, no, that one's still fine. That one's still fine. I was thinking of the lab, yeah. Having another discard option is somewhat helpful, and that can also replace our paperwork. We can also wait on our replace until our paperwork's in the way and then replace it at that point, though. Which is often a good way to go about it. Do I want to try to fight for this? It can't be too bad. Gotta choose my battles to some extent, though. We're doing that because we get the econ bonus for building a 4th yellow card there. But the greens need to buff this, I think. Because it gets double from it, you know? And they've already got 3 points there we're looking to steal, so... We don't have anything that steals their active cards, do we? Because they've got a good one. Scrapyard. We don't have a scrapyard game. Train station, I still don't actually understand how this gets linked. Because I have not seen a single other card that talks about rail links or rails. Just with other train stations, maybe. Random building. Alright, well, that's actually good, though. Sure, yeah. Turn it into a trailer park, so that actually lowered the point value of this building, which is good because they're winning that column and would have stolen that point anyway. So, I'll take that all day long. Yeah, that's great. Place this, we get our econ bonus, and build up that column as well. I mean, train station's okay in itself. It's kind of hard to find a good spot to use it, but it is fairly good. So that's worth about 10 economy once. Add a clone building card to your deck, huh? Oh wow. That's a good card. You could have dumped all over my buildings here. That's very rude. Where do we want to fight and not fight, huh? Oh, that's right, there's 7, not just 6 columns. I was thinking there were only 6, and I was cutting it down to about 5. Musically, if I was really confident in this column, I could use this to add points to this to give me points that way, but that is not really the smoothest way when we've got better options down here anyway. If this wasn't a different order and I could place the factory first, I would probably factory like here and then add the -2 to one of their buildings. That's just regular houses. Like, factoring here is still probably a good pick. We could also factory down here. I think we, probably want to bolster this. Although doing this, I'm winning the thing, it gives them an easy way to get -2 in the column I'm winning, so maybe don't do that. We could do this. It won't lower mine because of the trailer park. Maybe that's slightly better. Yeah, we do that, then tenements down here, probably. Like, we have the ability to replace the paperwork now. We could pick up an orphanage. Orphanage can be hard to find a good spot for, but it's really strong. Hey, D'Artagnan. Yeah, sort of. You have some similarities to your Tetramaster and Triple Triad there. Alright. Oh, theirs was locked too. Dang it. I wish it indicated that it wasn't actually going to lower it when we hovered over it, but... Take orphanage. Do we still want to try to claim this, or do we put it up here, which is maybe a little bit safer? Have a good day at work, Rook Jackson. But yeah, we've been enjoying this. It's a pretty neat game. Lots of things we could do could backfire. Alright, we'll do that. That's mildly greedy, but not too bad. You think you're gonna be able to fight me on this, or you're just giving me points, friend? But, The train station down here is why I did this, because that'll be great. I'm a little afraid that they think they can fight us on this, but... Wait, what? Why didn't it give me 2 more points? What the hell? Give a random point collecting building with a 1 times multiplier in this column plus 2. What? It didn't do that. Hey there, Wuzerkun. It is versus AI is what we're doing now. There is a versus Moon. Was mine a trailer park? I thought that was 1 column up, but maybe that was at Dyer. That would explain it in any case. It doesn't say friendly either. This is true. Oh, I can't golf course next to these. It's already a full block of 4. I mean, I could put it there, but it wouldn't get the bonus. Block sizes can be increased, but normally are max at 4. Alright, this is acceptable. Place the paperwork with a server farm. It's a group of 3. I don't know what's in their hand. Another clone building, huh? Okay, they don't have another house to play, which is quite nice. Oh, this is very, very nice indeed. Okay, I didn't pick up the +3. I could have gotten that 3 with this like house too. Then, not too concerned about it. Still fantastic. Hey, another orphanage. Don't mind if I do. Research plant is an oddball. It's an interesting oddball. Sure. Oh, there's a 3 up here I didn't even see. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and claim that. That seems good. Any building. Dang it, they're gonna clear that.
You can't kill an idea.
I was hoping I could orphanage that 14 again. Printing press. Clone the following card, but you can't clone clones. Sure. We can probably make that good. Alright, let's just assume we can make that good. Mostly because I want to have 4 builds on a turn. I have not had this yet. Yeah, Cirrus, it's pretty annoying. Like, that would be the one quality of life thing I would really like to see in this game, that you could look at the enemy's build list, you could look at your remaining deck, and you could look at your discards. That is what I would want. So we're on... Townhouse is a green tier. So I could upgrade it to a playground or mansion. Or tenements or swimming pool. All good, but the townhouse I want to keep, I think. It's not that greedy, is it? Nah, they aren't clearing the bottom row yet, I don't think. We'll plan on townhousing there. We could replace our printing press with a gold. Is that always going to be this, or can it be stuff we haven't seen? Plus 75 to expenditure threshold. That one doesn't appear in the card chart. It's gonna be something we haven't seen then, probably, huh? But copying, we can't do it that way, Dyer, because we have to do the following card specifically. But, I mean, having 2 orphanages ain't bad. We can't make it ultra amazing right now. I think it just puts the new card right in that same spot, but I am not certain. I mean, we could clone an orphanage and upgrade one of our orphanages. Which I'm probably fine with. Alright, I think I'm actually going to put this here because we're already winning this column, so poisoning this gives them ways to make me lose points. So we're going to put the printing press here. Okay, it actually dropped it to the bottom instead. Hey, wee man. Alright, let's, this is fine. Maxwell 1. Eh? That, is pretty disappointing. Orphanages do link, but what's the timing on that? And even then, it's still a 1x multiplier, so you're still usually better off copying a townhouse anyway. That is a card I would consider disappointing and to be worse than Orphanage in the majority of cases. Now, Link's not adding a building in a block, Dyer. It's using a Link ability like this. At least I'm fairly sure. It's possible I'm wrong on that. Hey there, Purple Manfly. And our train station should be one of the 4 cards still in our deck. But train station doesn't link either on its own. Oh right, this will link multiple times. So if you do have, like this would actually be good in Caribou Jerk's deck right now because they've got like 4 bus stations. And instead of giving this +1 from bus stations, it would give it +4. But unfortunately not great for us. Yeah, no, we've got a couple of these. These are links too. Yeah, that's a good call. We just don't have it in our hand. But yes, all of these are links as well. So we'll hang on to that. It will do something for us in a little bit, probably. Oh, you're trying to fight me over here, huh? You might win. No, we can win it if we want an orphanage. Which I suppose we do. And then we'll just save Maxwell. Well, that's just what link means in general, as far as I know, Dyer. Because, like, there's a link symbol and it refers to it as linking specifically. And any other time it's talking about blocks, it talks about blocks. They've been consistent on the terminology. So, no! Oh, we could have copied the 4. That's okay. I panicked a little bit there because I forgot it was going to start clearing as soon as we did that. Thought I was still having time to think. This is still fine. We can clear this row and that'll clear all of these as well. It's not like we're hurting points terribly, you know. We are, but our gold pellets kind of suck, formal. So yeah, I don't know. This one's weird. This one's interesting. Launchpad is definitely a thing. I can't link to the train station, though. The train station doesn't link on its own. And neither does Maxwell. So far, the only thing in our hand that'll link is the skate park here. We don't exactly want to display train station over here either, but do we display the train station for a +1 down here? Because otherwise we're playing it like up here, I guess, for just +1s on the spot. Well, there's no saving it. I'm playing it this turn. Unless I'm replacing it with something. What's for sale, by the way? Toxic Dump. Treasury. Economy for every other occupied tile. Stock Exchange. You get to purchase and give away 2 cards. Because it's not like we have another station that can link to this one. Like, even if it allows, like, bus stations and stuff, then we don't have those either. So I think... I mean, unless we, like... There's nothing else it can do, though. It just doesn't do anything. Yeah, alright. This makes slightly more sense. Just get the guaranteed point off of it. Yeah, sure. Steal points card to your deck, huh? Well, I have to watch out for that, steal points. Which is unfortunate because we're set up to do our thing now. We get another orphanage. Distribute +5 points randomly among point collecting buildings you own. Cool. Yeah, grabbing an orphanage. Always, every time. Alright, I'm gonna place this here. That is quite a little tower you have there. Turned into a greenhouse. All right, good work. All right, so they're gonna steal these points. Should I just flat assume they're stealing the points? Probably. It's a lot worse for me if they don't, but... There you go, you can steal 4 points. And then we'll turn it into 5 points. Oh, you need somewhere to put it. Oh, you have somewhere to put it. Okay, good. Good for you. Maybe I dunk theirs, though. I could drop the 9 to a 2, or I could make my 0 a 5. Considering I've got the orphanage coming up and we can wombo combo this right now, I think I just let them have their 9 so I can go in on this. Right? We go it in. These are both greens, okay. Doesn't matter too much where this is. Could have them up here to try to set up a combo. We got one here. Yeah, so we're going in, just deciding where to place 2 up here, 1 over here. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? That's got a link symbol. Works on those. It's just bugged on the skate park. Alright. I guess it's just bugged on skate park. Oh, it got the +3 first. Okay. Fair enough. Not the order of operations I was expecting, but that is okay. We can still do all of this. Do we wait? Because we can go in. We can double go in. Basically just one more hit. Oh, it got +3 and then the higher value was stolen. Oh, that's what you meant when you said that earlier. I missed that. I was wondering how it was quite so big. It's like, this is weird. That is the way it has to work for Orphanage to be good. That's true. I kind of want to get greedy on it. Let's see. 2. They can't clear fast enough. No, they place 1. Yeah. So I'll just get greedy on it. Toss a townhouse over here. What did he just clone?
You're welcome, City.
Cloned a market. Oh, okay. There's that. And I'm just deciding where we want the orphanage. I don't suppose it really matters too much. We can potentially buff our townhouse still. So let's maybe toss it over here. And then we've got double 17s. Let's take a look at what Ares got for the train stations there. Don't be confused by the word cull. I mean, they're called columns consistently. The column is right there to there, and train station refers to columns. And if another train station is built anywhere on the board, they will connect to each other. Okay. But no, this is absolutely a column. I don't know what that statement is talking about. The game has been very consistent about that. Yeah, indeed, intoxicated. Alright, anyway, we'll cemetery this up. And, I don't know, chalk a server farm somewhere to... discard everything except the tenements. Seems fine. Oh, we should check with our buys first, because then we could draw right into it. Priority register. Arrange the cards in your pickup pile in order of level. Yeah, that seems like the most awful garbage. Oh, it is, you're following cards. Okay, not, okay. It arranges everything in your pickup pile, and then you've still got stuff in your build queue that is discarded. Okay, that's why this makes sense. That's why that makes sense. Yeah, if we get to the car dealership right now, yeah, alright. We might be able to get there in time. Especially with the server farm discard. Sounds good to me. Yeah, we can at least copy this 17, if nothing else, right? Getting another steel points. That's a good choice. Steel points are incredibly powerful cards. We need to clear some rows real quick, which we can't quite do. They're gonna steal one of my 17 points, and I don't think I can do anything about it. Oh, I could make this a 20, and then they would just steal the 20. I feel like I kind of have to do that on principle, really, though. Yeah, we're doing it on principle, I don't care. Max 16, oh, it is max 16. Rude. Well, maybe where they steal it from I can skate park it so they get dunked on afterwards. That is a possibility. Camelot. +3 to empty tiles. Okay. Kingdom. +1 to players, just all of my point collecting buildings. Sure. Modern Art Gallery gives me a masterpiece. I don't think I know what a masterpiece is. Yeah, I combine Lancelot with the space shuttle, the launch pad. And then drop like 2 retirement homes, and each of those retirement homes, good god, could potentially be worth 54 points each. Oh, to each player's pickups. Yeah, that's weird. It is to each. Hey there, Dread. Masterpiece. Oh, that's right. I've seen the Masterpiece. Masterpiece is that weird-ass sculpture that flips everything next to it. That's right, Game Face. That might be actually good, because they can't build next to mine, and I might be able to build next to theirs. The launch pad referred to is this one right here. That one needs the column completed, though. Sure. And no. No, thank you. We don't have anything else that gives us a cycle, do we? Oh, we could have done that to add it to the top there. That's true. Sort of. Lets us delete cards. Alright, let's work on clearing stuff fast so they don't have as much time to steal too much. And also, maybe I can set up to dunk it back a little bit. So we'll do that. Hey there, cat. It's like we're all over these legendary ones that we don't care about. Launchpad could be good. It's kind of hard to time that when we want to, but... Alright, grab a launchpad, just see where that goes. Well, that changed our card buys too, didn't it? No. We'll let that roll over. Alright. Do you guys think they're gonna steal my points? They do only have one point building to put it on right now, and I could skate park that if they don't do exactly that. Okay, rude. Look at them stalling on this steal point decision. The AI is so confused. It's like, this is ridiculous. How do I handle this? Becomes a 25. It's pretty alright, I would say. Oh man, this row doesn't even get cleared. But we could still skate park it, so I guess we will. Cannot masterpiece the 25, alas. Inverting that would be quite delicious, certainly. Oh, City Hall. Lowers your target by 1, and adds a red tape and 3 houses to your pickups. Eh? I don't want that. House type. Alright, so no other way to go about it if I want to clear it. So we drop our house there.
Oh, forgot to carry the one.
And then our amazing building just gets cleared for 0 points. How about that's worth 2 points? Oh man, they didn't clear it. We actually could have masterpieced it. But if it's high points, they probably do clear it, so maybe we never could have. It's definitely possible we never could have. We can sort of launch pad right now. It doesn't do anything though. Because it's a 2x1, if you didn't know on the size there. So we'd have to put 3 1s here and put the launch pad here. I can masterpiece the -3. Not the most exciting, but it's passable. What did we get here? We got a resident parking. More block size for green. Sure. Placing a launch pad here is still kind of reasonable, because then they can't screw up they can't masterpiece my 18. If I don't put the launch pad there, they can masterpiece my 18. Hey there, Hoggy Boy. Yeah, masterpiece turns all negatives to positives and all positives to negatives. Alright, so that means we're displacing Launchpad here. I'm not keen on them having a chance to take our other 18. Which means I can set up to try to take advantage of Launchpad's value to some extent. Little bit. What do we have here? We've got a min building. Let's you rearrange your build list. It's okay. None of these say orphanage on them. Yeah, I am the blue numbers, or the cyan ones. They're the magenta. They just... Okay. They have used their masterpiece. Good work? Question mark? But yeah, there's a few different modes. This one is currently versus AI. Kind of boring masterpiece just to give me 6 more points, but I mean 6 points is actually kind of a lot, so I probably shouldn't complain. Well, what? The hell? That's apparently Masterpiece doesn't do what we thought it did. Or something. That's a regular house. There's no, I can't right click on it here. Yeah, it seems to randomly go up or down. That is super not what that symbol means, though. Like, that's an established, I believe. Let's see, what level is invert? That one explains. That one actually does use the same to mean something different. It's 1 if winning, -1 if losing. Invert. Oh, that one has the arrows on it. Okay. No, I'm wrong. They do use a different symbol here. That one has the arrows on it. Still should have a text description on Masterpiece, but yeah, fair enough. Are we going to try to see if Train Station will actually give it +2 in the column now? I don't actually remember if this... Oh, that's a townhouse. It can't give a bonus to that one anyway. Just having a bunch of houses ready for launch. Brandy. Okay. That's pretty good. Demolition is not steal points. Oh, that is gonna clear right away. Oh. Okay. I didn't actually want to put that there. I was panicking because I thought I needed it down first, but I forgot I did all the empty spots too. We could really look at their hand right now, would be nice, but see, if they've got like 2 houses, they could just steal these 3 points from me. But I could probably steal the 3 points from them, so we'll just do this. They do not have 2 houses, okay. You just dunk yourself with a workshop? Don't seem to be making the best of plays, friend. So, let's get that as a nice, cool 18 right there.
Impeccable performance. Impeccable performance.
Oh, that wasn't a doubler? Okay.
Impeccable performance.
We got them to say impeccable performance about a dozen times in a row there, so I guess our performance was impeccable. Did we already look at our buys this turn? We did not. Eh. Oh, the big one? Yeah, let's check it out. Ray of Confusion. For the next 5 placements, my 1x1 buildings will be put on random tiles. What? What is this? This is a mall. This gives 3 purchases. Hey, Zeniax. I mean... can't, like... Does it also give it... I guess it the bonus is random. We don't even get to select our bonus once it's placed either. That's a little gross. Oh wait, this isn't actually gonna go there. Ugh. Alright, good skate park. Yeah. Exactly where we wanted the trade station to be. Yeah, I don't know if it lets us build on magenta or not. I'm guessing not, but who knows? Oh, there is a spot up here apparently. Alright, well, that's where that went. We could build our other big things that are dumb. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sure. Gonna sell this bit of land over here. What do we got? We got a cemetery. Good work. We did it. I mean, sure. Doesn't actually matter. We'll just end it now, I guess. Oh, we can't end it now. We only have one play left, not two plays left. Will be that way. Okay, they just decided to end it themselves.
Captain Caribou will now help you in your quest. Now, what is it exactly that's going on?
So yeah, there's a lot of numbers. The numbers on the card, the yellow number adds to our economy, basically lets us buy more cards. The red number is our expenditure. That's the second tier here, which doesn't actually impact us too much, but it affects how easily we can clear columns favorably. It matters more in some other game modes. Exclusively the captain. Well, the captain was disappointing. I thought it was gonna be like a dryad or satyr or something, but it's some doofus wearing antlers, so I don't know. I don't know. There's Miranda in the grand finale. So that's the other unlock. Let's take a look at Caribou's cards or ability set here. Skills are based around community buffs and public transport. So they've got the rail stuff going on. Neighborhood watch card. +1 to the block. Okay, that's not bad. Replace a card with bus station is kind of whatever. Mail depot. Plus economy equal to linked buildings block size. Huh. Okay. That's a one-time use though. That's pretty bad then. Yeah. I thought that was a reusable. Newspaper HQ. Economy equal to the sum total of all negative points inverted. Right. So all of the negative points on the board. So if you're playing against frickin' maggot lady, then throw down a newspaper HQ and profit off of all that scandal. That is amazing against her. Charitable act. Give the card at the top of your build list to the player. That's potentially pretty good. Taxi rank. +2 to any point collecting building. So yeah, like, do they have that crazy legendary house? Because they've got all sorts of links, so that would synergize really well with them. Free parking. Meh. Solid meh. Train station. They only get the one train station ad, actually. Interesting. Oh, they have another one. It's a separate tier, though. Okay. So they can get, so sick of you being late, invest in a watch. Okay, sorry. Seriously, don't be late. So sick of you being late, invest in a watch. We're done. Oh, Subway does a rail link, too. So that's the same as a train station, just changes the placement and gives it to economy. Sure. Concrete Caribou Jungle. For reasons unknown, fill all empty tiles with concrete caribous. Okay. No, yeah, you need other things to give your point collecting buildings points, Cat. So, here. Like, your basic houses collect points, but do nothing on their own. But then, like, let's say you put, like, this community college right above one, that'll give +1 to the tile beneath it, so if you have a house there, it's now collecting that 1 point. points will appear naturally on the ground in some ways, and there's a few other things. Like this will give 2 points to that one spot. This will give 3 points, or like 1 point to each of these 3 spaces, and -1 to each of these spaces. That's a good call, Hyphenated. That's a good call. I don't know. Should not have a free parking car. Clone building. So you can clone your, like, Oh, right, this place is... yeah, no. Steel points is, of course, fantastic. Punk Rocker here has the steel points, and those are very strong. Look, over there! Remove 4 random cards from a chosen opponent. Or delete cards from your deck. Column Demolition. Captain Caribou does indeed have Column Demolition. This was all a bad dream. Removes all buildings and owned land they were built on? What? That is something. You don't have to wait and take 13 expenditure like you do for Column Demolition. You just do that when you need it. It's like Wrath of Town, exactly. Piranha Tower. Buffs everything next to it and in lines nearby, huh? Is fine. Grand Station. The text says Central Station, and here it says Grand Station. For all other stations, so assumingly that includes bus stations, a random point-collecting building in the same column +2. It might only do train stations. Caribou Municipal. Just a big old circle of 2s. So a super statue, basically.